Hey, what's going on, shipheads? JD here from Talking Ship.
And Kenny, I'm here with my shiphead brother from another mother. What's going on, JD?
Oh, not much, man. Just counting down to my cruise next week. I can't wait.
Ooh, I bet you can't.
What are we covering today?
I just got off of the Odyssey. What do you think about that?
That sounds good. I'm going on the Allure next week, and when I get back, we'll cover that one. So today we're going to talk about the Odyssey right after we get to some cruise news and rumors.
Cruise news.
First up, Royal Caribbean. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. I'm not even going to try. It's GACUCON.
GACUCON. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to butcher it. But what it is it's a massive gaming and cosplay cruise sailing from New York on the Royal Caribbean Independence of the Seas.
Ooh, I like the ship. I don't know. I'd have to hear more about the whole theme of this cruise. And I hope it's not like that cat thing.
Well, it's funny. I never really dove into the themed cruises much until we did that segment on the Meow Meow cruise.
Oh, meow meow.
And now it seems like every time I look up something to talk about for the cruise news section, there's something about cosplay. I mean, something about a themed cruise.
Same thing.
Yeah. But so it just says a massive gaming and cosplay cruise. So I mean, I can picture what that's going to look like.
Yeah, I could say this. I'd probably be all about the gaming. That whole dressing up thing, as Batman or whoever the, hell you want to dress up as that day. I don't know if I'm into that. I guess it'd be cool to watch.
I'm not knocking anybody who's into it because I like the game. I wouldn't mind, there being like a big gaming room on a cruise ship. I like to see other people dressing up in the cosplay stuff. I don't know if I would do it myself.
I
don't have that level of confidence to walk around in a Spider-Man leotard.
Throwing up your hands in the spider web thing all the time.
Yeah. I'm not saying I wouldn't try it. I've just never really thought about trying it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd dress up.
Yeah.
I have a hard enough time at a Halloween party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we've gone to a couple of those together. So
yeah. What else we got? We got another themed one, the Barbie takeover.
Oh Lord!
Following the massive success of the movie, I don't know where they're getting that from. I saw the movie, and I mean, if it offends you, it offends you. But I thought it was probably the dumbest thing I've ever watched in my life. Royal Caribbean has expanded its Barbie-themed experience on select ships, featuring pink pool parties, themed cocktails, and even Barbie-inspired stateroom decor packages.
That sounds pretty horrible. And I can honestly say, I didn't watch that movie. Why? Because it said Barbie on it. I'm not, it could have been the funniest thing on the face of the planet. And I agree with you. I don't know about this. What'd they say? One of the most watched movies or something? Is that what you said?
It says following the massive success of the movie. I think it did win all kinds of awards. I'm pretty sure.
Again, I don't know why it would. It's not it. And again, it's not my kind of movie. So, and I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be my kind of cruise.
I watched it thinking how do I say it? So they brought the Barbie world to life. As real characters. Ryan Gosling was the male Ken, I guess. And I don't remember. Margot Robbie was the.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen trailers and she's driving around in a little pink, whatever that car is that looks just like, one of the toy Barbie cars and shit like that. And I
Yeah.
just it wasn't for me
So
because
so they combine the human element with the toy element, which came across weird to me. If the whole thing was like how they made GI Joe into a movie, it was an
right.
actual movie. There was no
Yeah.
toys involved. If they would have done it like that, like not, I didn't know that they didn't going into it, and that's part of the reason I watched it was oh, how are they going to do this? But no, there was too
JD
many
watched
toy
the
elements.
Barbie movie.
I did. I did. Moving on. I will say though, huge moneymaker for Royal, genius offering the Barbie inspired stateroom decor packages.
I
Come on, man.
guess.
I wished I would have thought of that. Like you want a whole package with door magnets and flowers and Barbie this and Barbie that,
Yeah. I mean, I guess I
for
could see them making money.
$79.99. Yeah.
But I don't know. I just I just can't see a bunch of adults going, "Ooh," especially if there's a male in the couple.
Yeah.
I mean, does he want all that pink crap hanging around his room?
Well,
With pictures of Barbie and Ken and I guess hugging up, or I don't know what the fuck they gonna do, but I agree with you. They're probably gonna make a shit ton of money off of it just because it's a themed thing, you know?
oh, it's genius. It's genius. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. We got the Labadee suspension continues. It's going to
Oh yeah.
be, they've already announced the entire year of 2026. Haiti will not be on the itinerary,
Yeah.
which I think we pretty much knew that was going to happen. I'm surprised they've already announced it in February for the whole year, but I kind of expected it.
Think I saw something, and again, I don't know how true it is, but uh and it was a while ago. Was it a news feed? I'm not sure. I don't remember, but Royal Caribbean is thinking about selling the lease to Labadee and getting from under it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, with the, all these new beach clubs they're doing and stuff, I mean, they're going to be okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're gonna make their money. You know, without Labadee, and we've talked about Labadee before. It's to me, it's kind of like a get off the ship once for it type of thing. It was okay, nothing
Yeah.
spectacular. You
Yeah,
know,
I agree. Let's see. Ship announcement. Legend of the Seas, dubbed
Mm.
the Icon 3. Construction is underway. That's the third Icon class ship in the fleet. Legend
Mhm.
of the Seas. It will feature an expanded artist discovery program showcasing local murals and will begin Western Mediterranean sailings from Barcelona and Rome in the summer of 2026.
Cool.
So it's not really anything that I'll be doing anytime soon until it
I'd like
comes
to.
stateside.
Yeah,
I would too. I mean, I would love to do that European cruise at some point in my life.
yeah.
It's definitely bucket list.
Oh, most
Um,
definitely.
so Carnival,
Oh, what you
ooh,
got for Carnival?
well,
Who got
the,
beat
the,
up?
the first one is Carnival's version of a themed cruise. It's the Golden Girls themed cruise.
I can get with that. I can get with the Golden Girls.
I mean,
They
truthfully, they throw the Barbie cruise in front of me or the Golden Girls.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
probably going Golden Girls for sure.
it's me and B. Arthur all day long.
Yeah, it's yeah, I could do that one. I mean, I don't know what that would consist of. Bunch of people walking around in, blue-haired wigs and moo-moos
Oh yeah,
and glasses. I'm guessing, but yeah, I could probably get with that a little bit more. That crowd sounds like it's ready to drink.
oh yeah, for sure. The Shiprocked 2026 Music Festival recently wrapped up its largest edition, visiting Celebration Key in Nassau with over 4,100 guests. Now, I looked
Wow.
at this Shiprocked. That's something, I mean, other than it being on Carnival, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind experiencing that at some point.
I was gonna say that's right up your alley, ain't it?
It is. I would love to. I may have to check that out next time it comes around.
You gonna do it on Carnival?
I mean, I think I might. I
Uh,
might have to check it out.
oof. Hey, get insurance.
Well, here's my theory. I feel like a lot of the problem cruises you see are the shorter, cheaper cruises.
I agree.
If it's a 6-day or more and the ship is right, it's not a super small ship, I might check that out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. But it would have to fit all the criteria. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like you said, it's got to be more than 3 or 4 nights. You know, the size of the ship itself, you know,
Right.
and then we might be able to do some talking. But
Yeah.
yeah, if it's like a 3 or 4 night cruise, yeah, I doubt I'd even give that one a second thought. But that's just me. You're probably a little bit more adventurous when it comes to that.
Well, I am, and that's we get off topic for just a quick second. It's something we will have to cover later because there's a lot to be said about these themed cruises. I would be on board to try a few of them, but they're so expensive.
Yeah.
And, because of our status, you and I both, it's hard to pay $3,000 for a cruise.
Yeah. And those theme cruises are probably even more just because it's a theme cruise.
They do have packages where it's all inclusive, like your drink packages is involved and everything, and it tells you how much it's going to be right from the jump instead of your cruise is going to be this much, and then based on which drink package, you got to add that this month. It's not a bunch of separate math. It's a
Right.
bundle deal, package deal.
That's the way it needs to be, especially on a theme cruise. Yeah. Because you're already paying too much as it is. Just throw in the rest of it, give me a price, and let me know what it is.
Right. Yeah. Also from Carnival, you've heard about the massive IT issue several ships had. One of the funny parts of it, and of course it wasn't funny for the people going through it. The spin I'm going to put on it makes it funny. The ships were converted to cash only. They couldn't use their ship cards to order like a drink at the on the Lido deck. So younger generation who doesn't carry wallets with a little bit of cash in it just in case, they started their own barter system at the bar where they were trading. They were trading people goods and services to cover the cost of whatever drink they wanted.
Yeah. Sound like some apocalyptic type shit going on the ship.
Exactly. That's what I picture.
I got 17 bottle caps. I'll trade you for that slice of chicken.
Oh, yeah, and that's exactly what I pictured when I read the story. Dust rolling in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Only 20 bottles of water left for the whole ship.
Everybody looks dirty as hell. Oh, God.
One thing I do like that Carnival is doing, they're starting a new point system. So you get 3 stars. It's money-based.
Oh, yeah.
So you can buy your way into a higher tier. So 3 stars for every dollar spent. Well, in the casino, they're going 1 for 1. 1 point for every dollar won or lost. Where on Royal, it's 1 point for every $5 won or lost.
Right.
That 1 for 1, I mean, that sounds pretty good.
It does. But here's the thing. That's why these people are losing their minds on Carnival, because you know as well as I do, there's only a small percentage of actual cruisers who gamble. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like me and you, we'd be in the casino. But your average cruiser who cruises once a year, they're not, really going, they're not, it's not going to be to their advantage, because they're not going to go in there and drop down $10,000 in the casino just to get to a higher tier. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So, I hate it for them because especially for them people who have been cruising for, what, 20 some odd years and almost gonna be the top tier, and now all of a sudden, that's just gonna get, the rug pulled from under them
Right.
and start all over. I'd be like, I've seen some, posts and some TikToks and stuff like that where people are saying, "I'm not cruising on with them anymore because, they're I'm loyal to them, but they're not loyal to me." Which I get. I get that. That's 20 years of cruising once, maybe twice a year to get to that higher tier. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, that ain't a thing anymore.
Right. Yeah, I get that. I mean, hopefully they're going to take that into consideration and do some kind of as a matter of fact, I think they are acknowledging certain loyalty points up to a certain date, like they are grandfathered in
Yeah.
forever.
Now the top tier people, they are grandfathered in. They don't have to worry about, and what is it? Is it platinum or diamond that's top tier with them? It's one of the two.
Yeah, I think it's platinum.
So you get to platinum. If you're already platinum, you're always going to be platinum. Now the tier below, I think they had a certain time frame that they could try to get to that top tier, which is still bullshit because,
Right.
because if they're going to do it in, I don't know, 1 or 2 years, I don't know what it is. I'm just throwing a number out there. And you only take a cruise a year. Guess what you ain't going to do? Make it to that top tier. So
Exactly.
that's just, that's pretty shitty of Carnival and Royal. If you're listening, don't do that.
Let's jump into some Odyssey of the Seas
Odyssey of
fast
the
facts.
Seas. Ooh, you got facts?
Fast facts. Here we go.
Facts.
16 total decks.
Fact.
Over 1,600 crew members.
Fact.
2,105 staterooms.
Fact.
4,198 guests.
Ooh, fact.
And this thing is big. Its maiden voyage was July of 21. You just got off the ship, a week ago, right?
Yep. Week to the day.
What was your first impression of that ship?
Oh, I will tell you this right off the rip. That ship, I'll tell you the first impression that I ever got on it, because I've been on it 3 times now. And it's got a wow factor to it. It's that Quantum class has a totally different shape to it than any of the other classes, of course. And once inside, they are beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Especially the Odyssey, because it's the newest of the Quantum class. And it's pretty eye-opening, the things you see on there from the, just how the ship's made, the Esplanade, the Promenade, 270, which is crazy. I mean, crazy. It's got a lot of good features to it.
Nice. What kind of cabin did you have on that one?
We had a balcony ocean view. That's
Nice.
the slot whisperer, she she earns enough points for the both of us for us to get port fees and taxes, balcony rooms. I'm a well-kept man, so she's got to.
As you should be. Did you do any specialty dining on this ship?
Yes, we did. We and little pro tip right off the rip. If you're going to eat at any of these specialty restaurants, I would try the lunches first because they're half price and they've pretty much almost got the whole menu. But we did Giovanni's wine bar and kitchen. And we had a big old thing of lasagna, some stromboli, a cheese plate, a cheese platter. I'll put it that way. The thing was humongous. We
Nice.
had a bolognese. It was crazy. Oh, and also chicken fettuccine. And
Ooh, I bet you that was good.
and and here's the bad thing. We've been cruising, forever. You know that.
Yeah.
But we always do the same thing. I get there, and I'm hungry because, of course, I didn't eat breakfast or nothing because I know I'm going to lunch. I see the menu, and it's like I'm gonna order everything on here, and I damn near did, and did I finish it all? Well, hell no, because they give you a shit ton of food, right? But it
Right.
was all delicious, man. It was delicious. Imma just throw this in there. I did I got the dessert. Um, I think I had tiramisu? Tiramisu, yes. And with their dessert, they always give you a limoncello shot. I
Oh,
don't know what that stuff is, but it's like an Italian sake. It's strong as shit. Tastes like eating
nice.
a lemon, but it is strong as and it comes with the desserts. I don't know if they just trying to get that crap away, but it is strong, man.
So is it like
It
a
is
lemon drop?
a lemon drop to the 10th degree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that.
It's
Limoncello.
pretty potent, man. I'm telling you. It was worth it. But that, like I said, that comes with the dessert. It's not something you have to order. It just comes with it.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, and it's strong. Oh, and then we ate at Chops.
Okay.
And we always eat Chops, and we ate Azumi's and sushi. We did sushi twice because we love that Azumi sushi. Um, But yeah, and the food on the Odyssey is it's pretty good. I grade it a little higher than just about any other ship I've been on besides the Icon, because you know how they do. They take every good crew member and then they put it on the new ship, so everything's going to be amazing.
Right.
But the food on the Odyssey, it was on point, man. It was on point
Good.
from main dining to buffet. It was on point.
Wow, that's good.
Hmm.
That's good because I remember talking about my last, ship I was on. Was it the Symphony? And the food
Yes.
wasn't as good as it usually is on the bigger ships, but anyway, I noticed that,
Yeah.
looking at the quick or, fast facts here, there's a restaurant on the Odyssey I've never seen before. It looks like maybe it's another Asian place, teppanyaki?
Teppanyaki, it's the, hibachi.
Oh, okay. So they
Yeah,
separate the
that's where they
hibachi from Izumi there on that ship.
exactly, exactly.
Okay.
Izumi's is, in one spot, and then teppanyaki is in a whole different spot. It's not like we've normally seen it, where they're combined and it's just called Izumi's.
And there's another restaurant on there, called Wonderland.
Yeah, that's that Alice in Wonderland thing.
Oh, we wanna do
That's
that.
I've gotten every time I look at it and read the reviews, it's 50-50. You either really love it or you really hate it. Because
Okay.
I don't wanna say it's a bunch of whimsical stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you try that Wonderland, you're gonna have to let me know.
Okay. Uh, I'm looking to see if they have it on the ship that I'm going on, and they don't. But next time I am on one of the ships that have it, I'm definitely gonna try it out,
Right.
see what
And
it's
they
all
just
about.
did an update on, the Allure, didn't they? A dry dock? I
Yeah.
think so,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I understand.
Yeah, so you'll be getting the nice new freshness of it.
Yes. And I've never been on the Allure before, so I heard it's similar to the ship I was just on, the Symphony, and I
Mhm.
was on the Oasis right before that, and it could be the other way around. But,
Yeah.
anyway, I've been on the Oasis and Symphony both recently. I heard it's an updated version of those ships,
Yeah.
so
See, I was on Allure before the update, and,
oh, okay.
I'm gonna have fun on any ship, but you could tell, it needed a refresh.
Right.
So, I know at least one thing that they were gonna put in, and that's a Playmakers. Now, as far as anything else, I'm not sure because you need a Playmakers on all these big ships because why not?
Right. I'm looking at the list here. This list must not be updated because I don't see playmakers on there.
Oh, it's gonna be it's on there now. I've looked at a video and it was on there now. I think they took out Sabor's, the Mexican restaurant, and that's where it's gonna be. on
Okay.
Boardwalk.
Okay. So yeah, that this as we just read the Odyssey of the Seas Fast Facts, I have the one here for the Allure, and Sabor is on there and Playmakers isn't. So
Yeah, the Playmakers will be when you get on.
okay. Nice. Good to know. Um what about entertainment on the Odyssey?
Ooh,
What was the main show on that?
the main show on the Odyssey, it's called The Book, and it's in the 270 theater. And this theater is just craziness. There's four big screens at the back of the theater that coincide with whatever's going on. They move and rotate and have, whatever's happening. It's crazy the way they've got robotic arms are on them. So, they can move any kind of way. And there's the floor moves, people coming out of the ceiling. I mean, just it's
Wow.
pretty damn good. And then and on top of that, the backdrop of the ship is usually like wide open where you can see, the ocean. But when the show's going, whatever they do, it's a screen now, and that's showing stuff. Things are
Oh wow.
moving and going on, and it's a lot to see. You got to be sitting in the right spot, when you watch this show because you want to be kind of up and looking down instead of like right up in front. So we choose to sit, on the second level looking down so I can see everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you need to do
Right.
if you ever get a chance to get on that ship. You want to be up you know, and looking down because it is a crap ton going on. And it's a
Good
really good
show
show.
though?
Oh yeah, the singers are amazing. The acrobats are amazing. I want to call him the MC of the show. He's like the main character, and he's a phenomenal singer, phenomenal actor. It's really good, really good. They got
Good.
drummers, they've got violinists that not like a regular violinist. They're rocking out, dude. It's
Oh, cool.
craziness. Yeah, it's good. Well worth it.
That sounds like a
And
good show.
yeah, it is. The other shows, did we see any other shows? Trying to think if we went to the regular theater and watched. No, we didn't go to the other theater and watch anything. But we sat and listened to musicians in the what is it? It's the Crown and something pub. I can't
Compass.
remember.
Compass.
Crown and Compass. Yes. And they always had good, acoustic players in there. We did. Now the music hall is right by the casino, so we always heard every band that was playing, and we'd step in and listen to that. It's the layout of the ship itself is pretty good because for me it was because the casino was right next to the music hall, which is
Oh,
pretty damn
nice.
convenient.
Yeah, I love the music hall. I spend quite a few nights in the music hall
Yeah.
anytime I'm on a ship.
No, and it's I mean, it was so convenient. You just walk down a little hallway, go into the music hall, and you're
Right.
right there listening to the music. And half the time you could hear the music if you were, standing in the right spot of the casino. You could hear everything going on, be it karaoke, be it a band, whatever. You could, it would entice you to go in. It was pretty good.
What about the comedians? Do you see the comedy shows?
No, by the time I remembered to reserve for the comedians, it was sold out. Now I know you could, go to the standby line and wait there
Right.
if there was going to be a seat, but that's not how I do things. Either I reserve it
Right.
and go, or I reserve it and don't go.
Right.
I'm not going to not reserve it and then stand in the line hoping I get in.
Right. Yeah, and I've gotten really good at that is looking at everything that's available before my sailing and booking it whenever I can so that I have
Yeah,
the option.
exactly. I don't know, for whatever reason I didn't book, and I always, book a comedian. but for whatever reason, I didn't on this one, and by the time I thought about it, it was too late. So,
Right. What about, do you sit much and listen to the musicians in the Crown and Compass?
oh yeah, yeah, it was uh, young kid on a guitar, and he was pretty good. I mean, he was one of those like it should be. He starts singing and everybody gets involved. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's involved or tipping them for the next song or however, you want to do it. But he was pretty entertaining. He had a good voice. I don't know if his, guitar skills were the best of best, but it was everything that you needed in the pub.
Yeah.
Because after a few drinks, you don't care what it sounds like.
That's some of my favorite nights is, just sitting in there, having a few drinks, listening to the dude play his guitar and sing. Do you sit and listen to music much in boleros?
I didn't listen to as much as I wanted to. I'll say that much. Um, because the nights the nights that I did get to Boleros, I was yeah, I had a few and I was kind of going for one thing and that's the Europa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was that was one of my go-to drinks was the Europa. And I'm pretty sure, there was a band playing when I went in there. Now, whether or not, I remember any of that, which I don't, you know.
Well, that's a good night, man. That
Yeah, yeah. Them Europos, man, you should have never told me about them.
oh, they're so good. So
Now
good.
I'm
Well,
addicted.
let's segue that into, any drinks that you had just stand out, even if it's something you always get, but it was a little bit better on the Odyssey?
Uh, I don't know if anything was like super better or not. Because, just like I said, the Europos, to me, they tasted just as amazing as it did on the Oasis.
Right.
Um, and of course, I told you all about my Guinness espressos, martinis. They were still good.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just as good as I remembered. I did a lot of my drinking, of course, in the casino because I like to gamble. And,
Yeah.
I think what and I just had my go-tos in the casino, so it wasn't nothing that was, crazy off the wall, nothing new really. I did try what's it called? A Stormy something? It's called
I
a
know what
what
you're
was it?
talking about. I don't
Dark and
know
Stormy.
the right, okay.
Dark and Stormy. I didn't care for that thing. It was,
Okay.
it had a rum floater on it, but I don't know, I didn't
Oh,
like it.
everything's better with a rum floater.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the rum itself, because I just tasted, took a sip right off the rip, and the rum itself is good, but once mixed, blah,
Yeah.
yuck. I drank it, I still drank it.
Right.
I'm not one of those quitters who get something and then set it somewhere. I drank it like a
Oh, yeah.
champ. I didn't order another one because it was nasty, but I drank it. But nothing that
How'd
stood out really.
okay. How'd you do in the casino? Well,
First
first of
few
all, what'd you think about the casino on the Odyssey?
I like it. It's not the biggest casino, in the fleet by far, by no means. It's put together well, I'll put it that way. The lines,
Okay.
to get around things are well spaced. You don't feel like you're on top of people. Like
Okay.
I've been on some bigger ships and it felt like you were, you couldn't get to something that was on the other side of somebody because their back is up against the other chairs or whatever. It's crazy. But it was well spaced, um, clean. Like, Carnival does a hell of a job with those little dudes that are in there always cleaning up and picking up stuff, you know that. Um,
Yeah.
the service in there, on point. On point. Never did I have to ask for anything. I'm
Man,
sending
I
a
can't.
shout out to Frank. Frank was my man.
Frank from the Odyssey of the Seas Casino.
Yes, sir. He was on point. Good dude.
Nice. I love whenever you find that one or two servers in the casino that just hook you up every time. And
Oh yeah. I mean, he went out of his way to ask me if I needed anything. And I was like, either yes or no, of course. And hell, he already knew what I was going to order, depending on the first drink I'd get, of the night. That's
right.
what I'm sticking with, be it, Hennessy on the rocks or vodka and cranberry, vodka and tonic. And then what else did I have during I might have just had, some rum and cokes. But that was what I was drinking for the whole night. I'd start with that drink, and then he would make sure if I needed another one, I'd say, yeah, and he'd be like, rum and coke, you know it.
How'd you do in the casino?
Started out, man, amazing. Started out amazing, right?
Yeah.
Always starts out amazing. We're up, we're up, we're up. But it was, 12-night cruise. So it's hard to stay up that long. So all in all, we lost 1,000. But
Oh,
in the long run of things, just losing 1,000 on a 12-night cruise, I think we did pretty good.
yeah. I mean,
So, I mean, we
there,
took 2,500 and lost 1,000 of that. So, that's not bad. We still came
yeah.
home with money, is what I'm saying. But we lost 1,000 of it, and that's a win, man. 12 nights of gambling, woo.
I agree. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't see it that way, but if you're a gambler, you will agree that that is a good 12
Yeah,
days.
we had a good time. Slot Whisperer, she did good. It was me that was the anchor. I was holding us back. I was holding us back, man. She did good. She kept us in the game most of the time. She does like she always does.
Did she have a favorite machine that she played on
Oh,
the Odyssey?
she loves dancing drums, old school dancing drums. She
Okay.
will play that till the wheels fall off.
What about you? Do you have a favorite one?
Uh, I'm more of a wanderer. I'm a
Okay.
nomad when it comes to slot machines. Yeah, I don't have a one spot I always go to. Hell, I've probably tried every last one of them in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I'll just say this real quick. I've been playing some roulette lately. Well,
Right.
come to find out, on one of my good drinking nights, I I talked the whisperer into going to the table with me. I don't remember none of this, but I didn't know what kind of strategy I was playing once I got to the table, and I got mad at her because she wouldn't play her strategy. She don't even play roulette.
But she was supposed to remember what you had told her.
Exactly. But
So
yeah,
that
so
didn't
I
go
didn't
well.
win anything on that. She was mad at me for a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, don't play roulette if you've been drinking.
Yeah, we
Not a
talked
good.
about that before. The strategy kind of goes out the window.
Oh yeah, that one went out quickly.
Should we jump into just the tip with Kenny?
Ooh, just a tip. I'll be gentle.
We've got 3 today. I can't
What you got?
wait for the third one. Oh. Number 1. Even if there's only 2 people in my party, can I request a table for 2 in main dining instead of getting sat with another couple?
Good question. Yes, you can request a table for just 2. The trick to that is once you get on the ship, and that is the very first time you get on the ship, embarkation day, you need to go to the maitre d' at those little desks right there at the opening of main dining, and you need to see if they can move you to a table for two if they don't already have you at one. But, there's going to be a bunch of other people probably doing the same thing. So you need to get there as soon as you can to find out if you can get yourself just a table for two.
Okay. Yeah, and I've done it before, and I did it, like you said, as soon as we got done with our safety briefing, that was the next stop, and it was not an issue at all.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they'll try to help you out as much as they can. You know how accommodating they are, and
Right.
so it's always a good shot you will, but there's always a chance you won't also. So don't get mad if they can't, but there's nothing wrong with trying for sure.
Right. The next question is, what is the best strategy? What is the best strategy for getting a poolside lounger?
People are gonna,
Yeah.
lose their minds, but as well as I do, you got to be one of them people that get up at 5 a.m. and go put your stuff on a
Yeah.
chair. I personally, do I do it? No, but there are so many people who do it. If you want you a chair at the front of the pool, then that's what you got to do. I mean, people will say, well, they're cracking down on that. Well, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, they always say that, but
I
no,
haven't
you're
seen
right.
it.
You're right, and I'm not that person either because I rarely set poolside, but I'm always with a group, and there's quite a few people in my group that want to sit poolside, and they do exactly that. They get up at 7 a.m. and get out there, and
Yeah.
at least they're a little bit. They have a little bit more couth about it. They at least sit for a little while after they
Yeah.
snag their
Yeah,
chair.
do that. And here's the thing. Do I even care? Nah, not really. I don't. If somebody wants to get up at the crack of dawn and put some stuff on a chair and be able to sit there later on, have at it. That's your thing. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah, I don't get bothered by that kind of stuff either, and I'm not saying anything bad against anybody who does get offended by that, because there are a lot of people you see in the forums and stuff that get super offended by the people that go put stuff on a chair.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
If that's what's going to make you mad on a cruise, then maybe you shouldn't cruise. Because there are, I mean, really? Nah, can't see it. And the slot whisperer always sits by the pool. But does she even get mad? No. She just finds a chair to sit on and suns,
Right. Right. Especially, and it's different from day to day. If it's a sea day, oh, yeah, you got to get out there 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Other days you might have till 8 or 9, but sea day, if you want to sit by that pool all day, you got to get out there. You got to do what you got to do. It's not the politically correct answer, but it's the truth.
Yeah, it's not the answer that people want to hear, but that's what happens. And if you want to get a chair at the front, guess what you got to do? That's what people do. So, that's just part of it, I guess.
Yeah, you're not going to stop everybody from doing it. So the only way to combat it is to do it yourself.
Yeah. And if you can't get one, you can still have fun in the sun. So you got to take a couple more steps to the pool.
Right. Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. And I feel like, no offense, I feel like if it was that important to you to be in the sun the whole time poolside, that you wouldn't even have this question. You would already know what you have to do.
Exactly. Yeah, you already know.
The third one, is there really such thing as overpacking? I tell you what, man, I feel like I overpack every cruise. And it's a hot topic because for a 6-day cruise.
Gotcha.
You know what I overpack? I overpack underwear.
Underwear.
For a 6-day cruise, I'll bring probably 10 pair of underwear because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I do the same, because you never know. I mean, again, nobody wants to walk around, swamp booty, none of that. And I'll say this because I almost had to use one of my extra pair of underwear. So I'm I'm in the casino. And it was I can't remember what ship it was. It was an Oasis class. And right in the middle, there's a stairway. You can go up and you can go right or you can go left, depending on where your room's at, right? So it hit me. And I don't go do the number 2 in the bathroom in the casino, right? I want to go to my room because I want to be comfy. So
right.
In my panic, I get up to the top of the steps, and guess what I do? I turn the wrong way. So I go to the other end of the ship where my room ain't, right? So I'm sweating, and I'm trying to get to my, I finally get to my hallway. I get to my hallway, and all you can hear is, and I'm thinking, dear Lord, please don't let this happen in this hallway right here, right? I don't want to poo myself in the hallway. I'll poo myself in the room, but I don't want to poo myself in the hallway. So,
oh, geez.
I mean, I don't know if that answered your question about overpacking.
You can never be too safe. And
yeah, so I almost pooed myself and had to use some extra underwear. So, yeah.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yep.
And see, that's a perfect example of why you bring extra underwear.
Yeah, because here's the thing. If I'd have pooed myself in the hallway, and I know they got cameras, I'm leaving that in the hallway. I'm getting naked in the hallway, and I'm leaving it right there. They'd be so mad at me. Just a big old pile of mess sitting on the hallway floor, knocking on my door. Hey, did you put this out here? Oh, can you prove it? And they'd be like, yeah. But I guess I did.
Why'd you tip the room steward an extra $100? Because I shit in the hallway.
Yeah, shit in the hallways.
Oh, God, that's too funny.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yep.
So, yes. No, I don't think there is such thing as overpacking, especially when it comes to underwear.
No, there isn't. Can you overpack a bunch of other crap? Yeah, you can do it. But at the same time, it is what it is. It's just clothes.
I watch these videos to get perspective sometimes of how some other cruise podcasters or whatever, vloggers answer that question of what should I pack? Some of the stuff they pack, it makes it convenient, but if it was up to me, I wouldn't even unpack my suitcase on a 6 and 7 day trip. I would live out of my suitcase. I don't need to put the stuff on the shelf or in drawers. So when people bring like 12 magnetic hooks and laundry drying strings and this, and I'm like, why?
Some of these, other podcasters or vloggers or whatever, they've got like a whole list of gadgets that you should take. And you need to take a whole nother suitcase just for that crap. And I'm like, don't get me wrong. Do I take a few things with me because, of what we do? I take my microphones and my gimbal and stuff like that. Stuff I'm actually going to use. You know what I'm saying? And, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And I take a magnetic fan that, I put right on the wall next to my head because I can't sleep without that white noise.
Oh, yeah. We got the Whisperer has to have a fan also.
Yeah. So I have a little fan I found on the Amazon that's got magnets on it, and it's small. It's, the size of half the size of an iPad, and it's as flat as an iPad
We fell down that rabbit hole of things you should take when we first started cruising. And now I have a whole, tub full of crap that I don't even think about using anymore because it's not all practical. Was there one or two things that we used? Yeah. But we went overboard and we were like, oh, we're going to need that. Oh, well, they said we need this. Oh, I got to get this too. And then you got a whole suitcase full of bullshit and you don't even use it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And the one that I just saw recently, it was a female cruiser who cruises solo all the time. So I can kind of see where she's coming from, but it was this special contraption that you add to the locking mechanism on your room.
Huh?
So that if somebody even, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like it locked the lock.
I mean, I don't foresee anybody getting into your room. I mean, because you got literally that big deadbolt, and then you have that one thing that, flips over and hooks onto the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, nobody can just walk into your room anyway, other than, well, I guess if you're afraid of, one of these workers coming in on you or something, but even with all that, they still have to have everything and every key to get into your room. I mean, I don't know. That's a little much.
I can see it more as a single traveler at a hotel on a ship.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess anything can happen. I mean, safety, I guess, if that makes you feel safe enough that you're going to have a good time on your
Yeah.
vacation, then you know what? Bring a welder and weld the door shut if you want to. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, because there's cameras everywhere in every hall. They know when your door opens and closes. Just for some of y'all who don't think that that's a thing, it is. When your door
yeah,
opens or closes, they know. So
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I just can't. I don't know. I don't see it. I guess if you want to feel, some kind of more safe and secure, then go ahead and do it. But I think it's a little overkill personally.
yeah, I do too. In closing, Odyssey of the Seas, a must book or get around to it when you get around to it?
I'm going to give it a very healthy must book. Out of all the quantum class, that's the one you want. You want to get on that
Okay.
Odyssey. I'll give it out of 10, I would give that a 9.4.
Oh, nice. Nice. We need to establish. In fact, I'm going to write your 9.4 on the Odyssey. And then I have not been on the Odyssey. Whenever I go on it, I'm going to give it my rating.
Cool.
And see how close we are. We need to start doing that with the ships.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because we could have most definitely done it with the Allure. I could give you my Allure pre-refresh, and then you could give it post-refresh grading.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So for the next episode, when we do the Allure, search your memory banks and see what you can remember from your trip on there. And I'll tell you about some of the things I experienced, and you can compare them to what you saw on the ship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This mine's like a trap, dude. It's like a trap.
I'm still thinking about almost shitting yourself in the hallway.
Yeah, that was the closest I've come to actually just dookying on myself.
So let me get to one thing before we wrap up our discussion of Odyssey of the Seas website. We have a website being built right now.
Oh, yeah.
It is going to be www. And I'm going to put it in the description. I'm going to change everything when it says how to reach us. It's going to be talkingshipshow.com. talkingshipshow.com. There'll be links on there for all the platforms that you can listen to the podcast on. There'll be links on there to start sending us your cruise stories. We want to hear some funny stories about some mishap that happened.
Questions, all of it.
Exactly. Yep. There'll be a section on there to click on if you want your tip covered. On the Just the Tip with Kenny segment, we're starting another new segment where we're going to do all bar and drink reviews.
Ooh.
That'll be web-based. I don't know if we'll get to that in every episode, but it'll be web-based where you can click on it and there'll be ship-specific bar and drink reviews.
Nice.
Some cool things coming up, man.
In the world.
Yeah. Yeah, some cool things coming up.
Wow. Wow.
We want to hear some suggestions, man, because we want to start getting into some specialty episodes where we're going to do one. Kenny suggested we do one on the myths that are out there about cruises.
And there's a lot of them.
Right. We have some interviews coming up with one guy in particular who's loyal to Virgin Cruise Line. I have never been on it. Kenny, I don't think you have either, right?
I have not, but Lakeshore Larry has.
Yeah. Yep. Lakeshore Larry is going to talk about what Virgin cruising is like and see if he can talk us into going on one.
Or can we talk him into going on Royal?
That is going to be, yeah.
I think we can get him.
Oh, I can too.
I think we can get him.
Yeah.
With that silky smooth voice of yours, JD. Yeah.
And we also have an interview coming up. Guy named Chad, who has never been on a cruise. He's open to it. He's got a lot of questions that he wants answered before he books. And I think he will be easy to get booked.
Oh, yeah. Once we ease his mind of, whatever preconceptions he has of a cruise, and I'm sure, he's probably got some of the, the main ones like everybody new to cruising does. But I think we can ease his mind.
His personality, he'll have a great time on a ship. He will be in the, the sexy man contest.
There you go.
you know him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
He would have a great time, and I think he would become a lifelong cruiser after he gets over that hurdle of getting on his first one. But anyway,
let's get him over the hump.
We'll get to all that. So we got some good stuff coming up. Most importantly, keep checking that site for when it's up and running. First and foremost, even if you never click on any of the links to listen to an episode, which we hope you do. And when you do, click subscribe for us. Even if you mute it afterwards. Yeah, even if you mute it afterwards and you don't even remember you did it, hit subscribe for us.
We would really
platform
appreciate
you go on. But more importantly than clicking on all that, there's going to be a segment like I talked about where you tell us what you want to hear about. What questions can we answer? What can we do I don't care, a whole episode on that? That's fine. If it's a good enough topic with enough material, we'll do a whole episode on it.
Yeah, that's what we're all about. We want to give you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
Whatever story it is, whatever question it is, whatever it is. That's what we want to do.
Exactly. Yeah, we love talking about this stuff just as much as actually being on the ship. And so throw us some ideas, questions, whatever. With that being said, we'll talk to you later, shipheads.
Yeah.